In today's video, we're going to be working on order of operations. We're going to be doing PEMDAS, or some people might remember by please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. P stands for parentheses, so that's what's going to go first in the order of operation. It's parentheses, and then if you have a bracket, then you can go to bracket. Then we have E for exponents. So then the next step for the order of operations is going to be your exponents, your multiplying, dividing, addition, and subtraction. We always work from left to right, okay? Now, if you're doing multiplication and division, or divide, multiply and divide, whatever comes first, you can go ahead and do it. So if division, divide comes first, and then multiplication, go ahead and do the divide first, and do next multiplication. Same thing for addition and subtraction. So since we're moving from left to right, if your subtraction is first and then it's your addition, go ahead and do your subtraction first and then go ahead and do your addition. In our first problem, we have the parentheses 1 plus 6 close parentheses multiplied by 3. So when we go look on the right hand side, what is the first step? We're going to go ahead and this, we have a parenthesis, so that's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and add the parentheses. So we have 1 plus 6 is 7. And then we're going to multiply by 3. So it's 7 times 3 is 21. So that's going to be our answer for number 1. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Number 2, we have 25 minus 5 times 5. But we're going to go on the right hand side and see what do we do first. Do we subtract 25 minus 5? Or do we do 5 times 5 first? So regarding our order of operation rules is that we're going to go ahead and multiply first. So we're going to go ahead and multiply. So we're just going to bring down the 25 minus 5 times 5 is 25. Now we do 25 minus 25 is going to be 0. So for our answer for number 2, it's going to be 0. Okay. So for the third problem, we have 2 plus 7 times 3. We're going to go back again to the right side and see which one do we do first. Do we do 2 plus 7 or do we do 7 times 3? According to the order of operation rules, we have to do our multiplication first. So we're going to go ahead and multiply 7 times 3, and we just bring down the 2. 2 plus 7 times 3 is going to be 21, and 2 plus 21 is going to be 23. On example number 4, we have 28 divided by 7 multiplied by 2. If we go to the right hand side, remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS, it says you multiply first and then divide. But remember, I talked to you guys also and told you that we always work from left to right. So if division comes first, we go ahead and do division or divide first. Okay, so in this case we have we're going to divide and then we're going to go ahead and multiply. So we're going to divide 28 divided by 7, it's going to be 4. Then we're going to multiply that by 2. So then we have 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, and now for number 5, we have 2 times 5 to the second power, or the your exponent is 2. If you're having problems with here, if you're looking at this problem and you're saying, what, 5 to the second or 5, the exponent is 2, it's like, oh, what's going on? Go ahead and look at my last videos where I talked about and gave examples on exponents. I'll put it down in the description so you can go ahead and click on the link and you can go ahead and practice on exponents. Okay, so here we're going to do 2 times, if we know the exponents, we're going to multiply 5 times 5. That's what it's telling you to do. So we're going to do 2 times 25, and then because 5 times 5 is 25, and then 25 times 2 is 50. And for our next example, we have 40 divided by 10 minus 1 plus 6. Once again, if you don't know the order of the PEMDAS yet, go ahead and look at the right hand side. It's going to help you there. And see, what do we do first? Do we have parentheses? Yes, we do. So we're going to go ahead and do the parentheses first. So 40 divided by 10 is going to be 4 minus 1 plus 6. And once again, we go and look if it's addition or subtraction. But in this case, remember, we're working from left to right. So we're going to go and do the subtraction first. So we do 4 minus 1 is 3. Bring that plus, bring down the 6. So 3 plus 6 equals 9. So our answer for number 6 is going to be 9. Don't forget that if you're still having problems and if you think I went too fast, just go back and look at the examples again and again as many times as you have to, so you can go ahead and understand how to do the order of operations.